What's up, YouTube? So recently I bought a EM12B shotgun. Now if you follow my channel, you've probably seen the video of my first 200 rounds through the firearm. Well, it's kept up its reliability, so I thought I would go ahead and make my own additions as well as some subtractions to the firearm. And I turned it into this. So as you can see, quite a bit has changed on this firearm. Starting at the rear, I changed out the stock for this Magpul stock. Now I didn't have a problem with the original stock, but the triangular look that this has just called to me. I always liked the original Sega look of the triangular stock, but the only problem is the stock isn't actually the right size for it. There's a little bit of a gap at the bottom. It's not that big of a deal, but it kind of bothers me. I thought about making my own mechanism that would be custom fit to this receiver. That would be a folding stock, but I haven't gone and done anything like that yet. So I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, but this is a fixed stock at the moment. Now, weirdly enough, when the stock came in, it didn't come in with any of the securing bolts or nuts. So I had to go to a home improvement store and buy my own and kind of make it work, and it holds on just fine. The next thing I changed was the grip. I also went with Magpul on this grip. This is meant for a standard AK, and it fit right on with the exception of it making contact with the bolt stop. Now the bolt stop used to be right here, and it would make contact with my trigger finger. I can't say I really liked it. So I took a grinder to it, kind of bubbled it together, and I ground it so that it's flush with the receiver. You can still use it, you just have to stick something up there and then engage the bolt. But I find this is a lot more comfortable, and as soon as I held it without that thing on there, I loved it. So one thing you're going to notice about this firearm, if you're familiar with the EM12B, that's different, is there is no mag well. Well, I ended up taking it off. Not completely though. At the rear, right here, is all that's left of it. This piece is what holds the mag catch in place. I basically ground off the rest of it around it, and then I put a screw and a nut in it so that it wouldn't spin around. So now you can actually rock in the magazines, which I find so much more rewarding. Now I did run into another snag when I tried inserting this with a loaded magazine. It actually did not want to go in. It felt like something was resisting. Well, when I got back home and started messing with it, I realized the bolt, there was a edge that was catching on the shell. Well, I took a Dremel to it and I cleaned up the edge. Now magazines load in just fine, actually very easily. So with the magazine weld gone, it kind of made me wonder, will a drum mag work in this firearm? I mean, every time I've seen a review about this thing, they always mention the drums will not work because of the mag well. Well, there's no mag well, so I went and bought this drum. This is a Pro Mag drum meant for a Sega shotgun, and it fit right in. There we go. Right? There it goes. So this is the first time I've ever, holy crap, that thing is heavy. This is the first time I've ever actually tried out this magazine, so it may not work. We're gonna see. The drum works! There he goes. You sure? Because there's a lot of play. There he goes. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of finicky. All right. Yeah, it's pretty finicky. All right, so we found the best thing to do is to lock the bolt back and then the magazine inserts perfectly. Otherwise you're fighting that spring, so. Well, it inserted perfectly for me.
There it goes.
There it goes.
You do get to push forward on that.
Yeah.
Ready?
Go for it. Okay, so Alex was having some issues with it, but see, it locks right in.
Look at that thing smoke.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm a little tired from holding that thing up. It is a pretty heavy gun, especially with that drum magazine on it, and I have 3 lights on me. It's making me sweat. So I'm a little out of breath, a little tired, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you'd like to see in future videos, and I guarantee you there's going to be a full review on this shotgun after I put more rounds through it. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be really cool. Hello, I'm a man round. I make your fun go away. Yay! You jackass.